मारो भाई, आ जाओ, भाई डंडा मारो। तस्वीर को खून से सींचो, तस्वीर को खून से सींचो।
1991 my dad was killed with 6 floods. Used to think I was balanced. I'm from Kashmir. I'm a Kashmiri Pandit. In exile from 21 years.
Indian Kashmiri Pandit.
There are no Pakistani Kashmiri Pandits. मैं रहता श्रीनगर में हब्बा कदल में एक घर हुआ करता था जो अब नहीं रहा, जो ने जलाया 66 के टाइम पे। वहाँ मैं रहता था। दरिया के किनारे एक मंदिर हुआ करता था जो ने बर्बाद कर दिया, अब वो भी नहीं रहा। एक बहुत बड़ी सिविलाइजेशन हुआ करता है, वो रही नहीं। बस हमें भी अपना होमलैंड चाहिए। अगर इनको आज़ादी चाहिए, हमें अपना होमलैंड चाहिए।
This Hurriyat is the people who has spoiled these people, young youth. They have spoiled the young youth. There's nobody else. We are in minority. We will remain in minority. We don't have a leader. That is the only main problem of Kashmiri Pandit is we are helpless. We don't have a voice. We are suppressed everywhere, each and everything. Even we don't have a support even from the Hindus, anywhere in the Hindus.
दोस्त गया था, वो गया था अमरनाथ पे। उसने मुझे बोला वहां पर लिखा है वेलकम पाकिस्तान। मैं मीडिया और सब हिंदुस्तानी भाइयों को बोलना चाहता हूं, ये फजूल प्रोपेगेंडा मत फैलाइए। वहां पर कहीं पर नहीं लिखा है वेलकम पाकिस्तान। वी नीड पीस। हमें अपनी आजादी चाहिए। दैट्स ऑल। वी डोंट नीड एनीथिंग एल्स। वी हैव बीन ह्यूमिलेटेड, harassed, ransacked, our women are molested, and they expect us to be mute spectators to the whole drama. Let me remind India that it's the world's largest democracy and protest is a fundamental right in a democracy. We have every right to protest. We have every right to raise our voice against brutality and oppression. We have every right to demand our rights. But let me remind people here, when the protests started, they were pretty peaceful. There were no reports of violence. People resorted to stone pelting only when the CRPF erected barricades and stopped them from marching ahead. When people go on protest marches, they don't carry stones along. Stone pelting is an instantaneous, on-the-spot, spontaneous reaction. It's the consequence of protesters not being allowed to protest, not being allowed to raise their voice. If India claims to be the world's largest democracy, it has to allow people to protest. Protest is a sign of healthy democracy. If people in America protest, they are not greeted with bullets. There was a protest in Lucknow recently. The protesters resorted to stone pelting. They went berserk. But they were not greeted with bullets. Why are we greeted with bullets? Why this disparity? Why this bias? Aren't we one of your own? If they claim that Kashmir is an integral part of India, then we should not be treated like this. Why this stepmotherly treatment? We have gathered here to protest against human rights violations in Jammu and Kashmir. The protest started because 3 young men were killed in fake encounter, and a young boy named Tufail Mottu was shot at point blank. He was playing in the playground. You cannot kill young people like this. You have to give them the right to protest. Secondly, when the people came out on streets, they should have been allowed to protest. Why at all did they stop them from protesting? Had they been allowed to protest, the situation would not have gone out of control. The situation, they shouldn't have used brute force. And lastly, what we demand over here, we have gathered over here to demand an immediate end to the killings in Kashmir. We want that all parties should come forward and a dialogue process should be started. We want that the culprits of Masjid fake encounter and Tufail Mottu's killings should be brought to book.
Gathered here to express our solidarity and support to those innocent civilians who are falling prey to bullets in the wake of recent ongoing turmoil in the Kashmir Valley. It is a matter of shame that no measures have been taken by the Indian government in response to the ongoing deaths, injuries and killings in cold blood of civilians in Kashmir, including young girls and boys, most of whom are innocent maybe just peaceful protesters or even just bystanders. The pushing for an escalation in the number of deployment of forces is a clear indication of the callous attitude of the government at the centre as well as in Srinagar. Such acts of brutality are in complete violation of the law as well as against constitutional rights of the people. Can there be any excuse for the brutality displayed on children, some of whom are below the age of 10? You see the pictures that have been uploaded on Facebook and you would come to know the way they have been tortured.
I'm telling you the history. Sheikh Abdullah told people, trust me, I will give you everything. His son came, Farooq Abdullah, he said the same thing. We did him everything. Now, after militancy, after all the problems, his son came to us. That was when the elections were there. He came to us and he told us, I am not against your movement. I am here as a government. I am a man who will mend your roads, look after your education, do things for you. What is importance in a government? So you elect me, I will work for you. He also betrayed educated youth now. Who, before his parents were taking youth who were not educated. He took the Vishwas of educated youth. Now the government of India should have understood this sensitive. When they sent this Umar Abdullah there, they should have seen he delivers. He didn't deliver. Shupian rape, he didn't deliver. Baramulla killing, he didn't deliver. Again, same thing happened. People started dying. A small child comes on the road, he's shot. And that man doesn't come to the hospital, to them. I'm sorry, what has happened to you? Go in front of the police, Goli mat maro. In Ladakh there was a cloud burst in 7 hours or 6 or whatever time he was there. What is happening? He came to India, we thought he's talking something with the government. When he came back, he got 2,000 forces more. I don't think as many bullets have been fired from the Indian forces on Kashmiris have been ever fired by the Indian forces on anybody else. We are not against about Indian public, they are our brothers. We love them. But we are against the thought of the government and what they implant on the security forces.
We are here because all of us protest. We protest against what is done to every single person, if not physically but emotionally. The scars that are left on everybody's mind are totally irreparable. Even if we are away from Kashmir, we may not even be shuddered by the bombs that are shot there. We may not be infected. Our eyes may not even get the tears that others experience who are living there because of the tear gases. But our hearts equally cry, our bodies equally tremble, and we feel the pain, we feel the same pain that they go through each and every day. This is my request to everybody. I, being a young girl of Kashmir who has never seen what Kashmir used to be like, what was Kashmir like when it used to be glorious, when it was called the heaven on earth. कैसा था वो कश्मीर हमने कभी देखा ही नहीं. We want to see that Kashmir, even if we have to fight for it, even if we have to fight for what we want our Kashmir to be, we will fight for it. And our fighting doesn't mean we will go out and we will wage a war against anyone. We all are a part of a very diverse country which supports every religion. Now, if we are secular, if we say that India is a secular country, we want to see how much really secular India is towards that part which is supposedly the head of the country. अपनी गर्दन को काट के फेंक देंगे या हमारी जान बचा के रखेंगे. We want our children to see the same glorious Kashmir that our grandparents and our parents have seen. Even if we may not have seen it, let our children see it.
So we requested you to be a part of this protest as ordinary citizens and most of all as humans. Sometimes the light goes out of our life, but it's blown into flame by another human being. So I guess let's all be that another human being who can blow life back.
The fundamental line which goes here, Kashmir is an integral part of India. They have to understand this is not a sentence only to be used for political convenience. This is something, if you feel so, learn to relate to the people of the land.